Our second season will get underway, and this is probably the year we're going to want to tank. For that very friggin' reason, I am not going to do any new coaches, and I might even keep all of our prospects out of the NHL. Literally all of them. I'll see kind of, yeah, honestly, I might just put them all in the AHL or something, because I'm hiring new coaches for the AHL who are very, very good with teaching, and I think that just might be the best bet here, especially if we're trying to tank. We don't want to, hurt some of those other guys. We'll see here. We shall see. Basically, it depends what kind of Raymond and the other dude sort of turn out to be. We're not going to see him here because I'd have to turn off Fog of War. But yeah, again, I could grab like a defenseman in free agency. I was kind of thinking of getting Chara and then trading him at the deadline just to help out our defense, maybe help one of our goalies grow. Just kind of give it to all the guys we currently have on the roster and see if they'll sort of step up here. Now, we should be able to, have enough players without using some of the prospects to kind of do things. Winnick just is obviously not ready yet. But yeah, I mean, we got Hornqvist, Pajot, Kapanen. Oh man, that's pretty bad. There's your top six. Oh, what? Oh, no, Vanek should be an 84. That's right. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we will really have enough guys to fill out our roster. And I think everyone else I'm going to put in the AHL. Even Lucas Raymond. I can't remember what his overall was, but I think he was a bit on the lower side. We did draft him 8th overall. It did say NHL ready, but I think he was like not super, super good. But basically, I think we're going to keep every single prospect that we have out of the NHL. Now, oh yeah, we still got Bowie. I wanted to tender and trade him. I could still trade him. Yeah, it's a good time to trade him. Grab a second or maybe a third. When it comes to everything else, defenseman doesn't look too good. But anyway, we also have... Yeah, the problem is the Nash guy. He will be AHL eligible. So, again, I think I'm going to play him a year in the AHL. Yeah, even though he was, 78, I think a year in the AHL will actually benefit him. So... Yeah, we should. Yeah, Larson can hop up. He should be ready. Both Larson's up. Bowie going to get traded. We could sign Chara. Santini. Wait, he should be depth. Yeah, he's actually listed. Yeah, he should be able to be depth or something. Maybe use him as depth or Kulak as depth since he's kind of done growing. Either way, we'll have enough guys, especially if we sign him. But AHL wise, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 set. Oh, set. Yeah, set. No, we'll be fine. We'll have 7 guys there. Quick and Jones, both with 0 trade value as expected. We're gonna try to get Quick to sort of jump in this. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I mean, the contracts suck, but yeah, we're basically trying to blow them up. But I mean, our AHL team should have a really, really good year. That's kind of my idea behind this. And every single one of my coaches in the NHL is on their last year of their contract. So I think, honestly, we should go full-out tank for this year. Because this draft year is going to be even more stacked than last year. Like, it's ridiculously stacked. So we should honestly try to go all in here. And try to get some stack growth. Try to trade up. Everything. Everything possible. That's what we're going to try to do here. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. Again, we didn't start off with a ton of value, so it's going to be tougher, but I think we'll be able to make it work. So we have 7 mil to work with. I can really only get one player here, and that's Chara, 5 mil. I might be able to get someone, but not really anyone who's going to be worth trading, I don't think. Right? It's just, nah. I'd have to go for lower guys. It's better, I think, to grab Chara and then trade him. Help him out, try to get the goalies to have good years and then ship him out or something. Because really, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I think that's just the best option. There's not a ton here anyway. So, 1 by 5 for Char, and that will be our free agency signing, essentially. Get him to help us out, then we'll trade him to some sort of contender. And then hopefully we'll get some more stat growth here and be able to move some guys out at the draft. I don't know if that'll be a thing, but that's what we're trying to do. Anyway, before we get too much further, sorry, I kind of went off a tangent there. We do have a couple winners to read off from last year's point scoring contest. No clean sweeps yet, but very hard to do that sometimes in the first year. But we have 2 guys who got 2 or more correct. So the first one here is Liam Cohenim. And he guessed Backlund and Bishop. Those are the 2 he got right. Went for McKinnon for the league, which is not a bad bet. Pretty solid there. So congrats, Liam. And the second one here is fucking Stallion Duck with Backlund and Bishop. Guessed McDavid, who I think came in second. So yeah, another smart bet for that first year. So congrats to the pair of you. And best of luck to everyone in this next year. So yeah, we went and signed Chara. That's pretty much all. Oh, yeah, we want to trade Bowie here. Let's see what we can grab for him. Look for a champion team and grab a second or something. Maybe we go for, like... Oh, yeah, we already have Winnipeg. All right, hopefully Winnipeg sucks. I don't know that they will, but that would be incredible if they ended up sucking. Don't know if it'll happen, but one can hope. All right, so Bowie. Who wants Bowie? Ducks want him. Do champion teams want him? I want a second for him if I can. Excuse me. Yes, the Penguins want him. That's an idea. The Lightning, the Leafs. Are Leafs in... Did they lose anyone? I don't think so. No, not really. They're still in pretty good shape. Yeah, I'll go for the Pen. I don't think the Pens will win the cup here, so let's go for the Pens here. Bowie for a second. That actually should easily go through. There's no way we get a first. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just... I wanted, like... I was hoping to get, like, a second and a third right here, but they don't have... Maybe 2... I don't think so. I'll try for a couple seconds. There's no way this goes through either. Yeah. Alright, maybe a third from next year or something. Just give me something. If I can. If I can't, I can't. It's not a big deal. Alright. Woefully insufficient or something. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Okay. They don't even want just him for a second. That's interesting. Damn. Damn. Ah, damn. I was really hoping we'd be able to... Alright, so there's pretty much zero chance we get a second because all these champion teams don't want this. Yeah, too far off. I would have to throw in something extra. Well, we might be able to swing that. Let me try to throw in something extra. I still want a second if I can. I think Pittsburgh would be the best option. I don't want to trade any of my own picks, quite obviously. But we should still have some junk left over, I believe. Or maybe not. Antropov. Where were you drafted? 7th round. I don't think he was anything. I'm pretty sure all of our later picks turned out to be nothing. Zikov as well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think all these later picks didn't turn out to be anything. I don't know for sure, but I know low late. I know he's a low late. Mizek's a top 6. I know we had a couple goalies. One panned out, one didn't. Well, there's a guaranteed fringe star. We could throw him in there. I'm not really going to use him. Yeah, let's throw him in there now. Really? Interesting. I actually kind of like that guy. He could actually become a backup, just in some way, shape, or form. Alright, let me throw that Antropov guy now. Oh, whatever. I'll try to keep pushing garbage across here, but damn. Really? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we might not be able to get a second for Bowie here. That's kind of unfortunate, but It is what it is. Damn. All right, let's look for a third or something, I guess. Now, Nashville can fall off pretty hard. But again, I don't think there's any way they give us a second still. It looks closer, weirdly, but yeah, no. All right, there, let me get a couple. Could I get a couple threes from them, or is that still just not going to happen? Yeah, no. All right, so we're not going to get too much for Bowie. I was hoping for a lot more, and I'm min-maxing here because I kind of have to. That's the position we put ourselves in. But we got a 3 and a 4 for a tendered Madison Bowie. Feels like a year or so younger, man. Maybe even a couple years younger. Could have probably gotten something a bit better. But it is what it is. Could honestly capitalize off Fleury or Gurrianov's value too. We'll see how that goes. That might be something we do. Because really, those two should only get lower at this point. So we'll see what happens in that case. But that is done. We'll sim up a few days here. Get Chara, get our coaches. There's a trade. All right, there's our new AHL head coach, an A- with A+ teaching, I'm pretty sure. And I got him for 8 years. Don't pay attention to the salary. And we got a B AHL associate coach with like A teaching or something. And all right, we got Zdeno Chara for a year. Sweetness. And that is it, I believe. Yeah. I'm just going to make sure all the coaches are good. Yes, sir. So, as I said, we're going to stick with our same coaching team here. It's all bad. The teaching's not good for any of them, so that's part of the reason I'm not, you know, putting any prospects up here. So, yeah. But our AHL is where all the prospects are going to go, and you can see where the teaching's at. A+, A. So, yeah, that's the plan here. This is hopefully a big tank year for us, and that's the idea. So we're gonna sim up here. I'm gonna get the lines and such taken care of. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, look at the chemistries we found here. First line is gonna be Vanek, Blais, and Okposo here. We're going all in to try to get some stat growth. Second line of Hornqvist, Pajot, and Gurrianov, +5 on that line. I mean, that should help out. They could have some good years, and if we get Gurrianov, Pajot, Hornqvist, well, the possibilities really are, in a lot of ways here, endless. I'm very excited about that. Donskoy, Cirelli, Kapanen on that third line, then Lawton, Lowry, Vetrano, fourth line. No chemistry boost there, but that's all right. There's your defensive pairings, and I didn't really mess with the special teams. I kind of just let them stay as they were. Didn't really see a need to kind of change a whole lot here. So yeah, I'm pretty much just leaving everything else. Obviously, the goalies, Quick and Jonesy. Zajac, Santini as depth guys. And there we are. And in the NHL here, unfortunately, the chemistry for the forward end is pretty shit. Couldn't really do too much about that. But I did want to play Krause, Raymond, and Hartman all together. They're very good. They all have good offensive stats, quite obviously. Raymond going to be in the center role. We'll see if his face-offs improve or something like that. But yeah, all these guys should be very, very strong together. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. But everything here is good chemistry. I don't really think I could get anything better for oh wait, no, that didn't help. Could do that. I don't know how good this Hogberg guy is, but I mean, that's a better chemistry. Although no one really here is growing, you know. If I was to do anything, I'd want better chemistry for the first line. I mean, obviously Nash is really good for it, but unfortunately no one else really has the great chemistry for that top pairing. And even if I moved Mantha up, oh, it does get, you know what, let's move Mantha. It's mostly for Nash. I want to get him, you know, having good chemistry. Good chemistry is, you know, quite important. All right, yeah, you know what, let's do that. Screw it. Obviously, our goalies here, Subban, Vavalainen. No depth guys in the AHL. I don't just quite have enough. But it should make it like no injuries there. Sometimes that happens if you have no depth guys, especially in the AHL. It just doesn't get injuries. Hopefully that'll be the case here, but I'm kind of excited. I don't think we'll be a good team, quite obviously. I mean, we might. This is the only danger. Like, we might be a good team, but if we get enough stat growth, we could still trade for picks. That's the idea here. We're trying to do two birds with one stone. Still kind of tank, still give ourselves a chance, but try to get as many good stats as possible to get some stat growth. So, again, if we're going to be bad, it might be on... I don't know what we're going to be bad on. I don't know if it'll be the offensive end or the defensive end or what, but... I don't know. I would honestly, at this point, I'd rather get offensive stat growth. It might not work with Quick and Jones, which is just fine with me. This offensive stuff, I mean, Guryanov, this line especially has a really good chance, I think, to get some stat growth, especially Guryanov and Pajot. They're right in the right locations to get some of that stat growth. Hell, even Blay and Okposo. We know Vanek already should have some stat growth. Hopefully he doesn't decline too hard this year. We do want to trade him at the deadline. So that's kind of what we're after here. Anyway, let's get started. I think we're... Oh, no. Hold on. I actually need to do the scouts. My bad. Oh, wait. I don't even think there's too many good improvements. I think there's a couple B minuses here and there. That's usually what happens first 2 years. I'll take a quick look, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah. Oh, there's... Yeah, not even any B minuses. So there you have it. Yep. All trash. So, all right. We're on the same... I mean, there's no... Can't upgrade, so... No reason. All right. We're good to go. We are good to go. Let's do it. All right, guys, make your predictions. You've seen the line. Make those, or seen the lines, I should say. Make those point predictions. We'll see. We will see how we do. So let's get everyone fully scouted here. We'll actually get to see if anyone does jump up further, anything weird like that. It suggested Blay on the first line, so I'm guessing he jumped up a fair amount. Honestly, I'm down to trade him, too. Now, he is young, and I'm kind of on the fence about that. But get out of here. What the hell? Get out of here. I already removed that. Oh, get out. Stupid trade block updates. There we go. Okay. Let's see how the Cincinatti Cynners do in the second year. We should probably lose a bunch, but hey. If like one of the lines can have like good ass years, you never know. We'll see. I don't care how much we lose, just score a bunch. Alright, 2-5 in preseason's obviously not good. Scouts are assigned. Lost locker room chemistry. Again, if we tank, we tank. It just makes our own pick better. But we do hopefully want to get some stat growth here and there, or if we can, is kind of the idea. Oh, hello, there's also a franchise lefty defenseman. Oh my god. Then there's Ice Warrior, Ratu, Trey, yeah. See, here's all the member. Who else, man? There's quite a few. Member. There are quite a few members in this draft here. So let's I'm gonna just see if yeah, alright, cool. It'll let me scout here. I'm gonna scout as much as possible. All throughout the first. We kind of know what'll sort of appear there, but I still want to get it all scouted ASAP so that when we can just kind of move on to some other stuff as well. Really? Okay. Again, even though you kind of know what they are all going to be, I'm still going to devote scouting time to them for balance and fairness sake. But then also there's other ones I don't know about. But yeah, we should see quite a few elites here. Man, if we won the lottery, that would be huge. We would have our 1-2 punch on the defensive side. And I could turn one of those guys into, like, OFD, the other one into DFD. And then really, we'd get a +5 combo on the top two pairings. I mean, that would be insanely ideal. I'm pretty much going to scout the entire first round. We are planning on getting as many picks as possible. And trading up, trading around, etc. so forth. So that's what we're looking at. Lockhart! He's not a goalie, though. Yeah, I'm literally going to scout the entire first round, maybe even a bunch of the second. We're going to have tons and tons, but I might just go to more targeted scouting after the first round. Riley Kidney. That's looking like a high top 9, but we'll see. I mean, it's almost 100% that. Anyway, let's go to... Ooh, hello. You are worth scouting. He's actually within a good range for those medium elites to appear in the weird 3rd and 4th round. So was Kelvin Murphy. Definitely target scout those two. Wow. Oh yeah, Brant Clark, that's right. I always keep forgetting to change him back to the potential I used to have him at, which was like high elite and actually better overall, so oops. But it is what it is. Alright, wow, actually not a whole lot yet in the way of really anything to target scout. It's very early, and we also don't have the greatest scouting pool, but I'm basically going to take some time here. Auto Scout will find a lot more, but that's a little bit interesting how it's not a whole lot going on quite yet. This guy can only be a starter, but honestly still worth scouting. More value the better. We've really got to stock up on value right here. As much as we can. Alright, that looks like it's it. So let's continue on here. We've lost every single game so far, so the tank looks to be well in order. We finally won a game. And won 2 games. Watch us turn it around and make the playoffs now. Uh-oh. Zdeno's out with an injury. That's a bit unfortunate for him. Yeah, Vanek is an 84 confirmed. We'll just throw Santini in there. Hopefully boost his morale a bit. Wow, we actually scored a lot in the last couple games. That's good. We want to have games like that. Yeah, I wasn't even out for long. What the hell is that about? Ooh, Guriano's an 83. Ah, Blay is only an 81. That's a bit unfortunate. But if we again, stat growth. That's all I'm looking for. Guriano, dude, he's actually might become something decent. But again, I might even just trade him. I want to build my own squad here. So we'll see what happens, especially if he gets stat growth. Yeah, Char dropped off a bit. Still has top 4 though, so he still should be a decent chunk of value to trade. Maybe do package deals him and Vanek to somewhere, we'll see. You know what? I love losing those 4-3 games. Because that means you scored 3 goals. And you still lost. Alright, Zajac will just hop in there. I'm really hoping that second line tears it up. We'll see. Okay, I want to see everyone fully scouted now. We kind of got glimpses of it, but let's take an actual look. Okposo point per game, dude. This is big. This is big. This is a great start. This is actually super, super ideal. 6 points only, 6 points. Okay, they're doing okay though. 6 points on the second line. Again, still kind of on pace to perhaps get some of that stat growth. And at least for Guriano's sake, I mean, he's going to grow. But like, dude, if Okposo keeps up this sort of pace, that's some stat growth. I mean, there's no way it can't be stat growth, right? Blay, same kind of deal. 8 points. Vanek, he's got 9. Pretty much what we're looking for here. Fleury's an 81. Still this is top 6, so... yeah. What's he like? What is his, he's balanced and shoot. That actually might be good for coaches later on for the 3rd pairing. Obviously, it's going to be pinch cycle top pairing. I don't know. Maybe we'll hold on to him for long term. We'll see. Depends on what they want. Anyway, let's go up to the first stat check here. We're bottom of our division. So we'll see how this year continues on. Carlo's injured. So put in Santini there. Oh, actually gives us a +1. Interesting. Bit weaker. Bull crap, Snapple. What? A bit weaker. There's 0 chance that'll happen. Multiple players. It's just 1, I thought. Interesting. Put Carlo back in there. What's he like to do? He's balanced cycle. Doesn't work with our coaches now, but that actually might be good for later coaches. I'm not too sure. The balance is a good trait to have, for sure. Usually, especially if they're going to be in the lower pairings, it seems to kind of go like that. When you find coaches, they really go like balance, or balance shoot in the lower pairings, even if they have pinch cycle for the defensemen in the higher ones. There we go. I like that 4-3 loss. Yeah, we're actually scoring a crap ton of goals. And it might be making us a bit better than we should be. Jesus Christ. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. We're actually probably better than we should be. Of course, above 500. We're not in the playoffs or anything, but we are hurting our tank chances. But at the same time, one pick versus potentially all these guys getting stat growth and turning into 2 picks is better. Yeah. All things considered, it would be. I'm going to actually check how we're doing. Yeah, we're scoring a good amount. We're actually keeping the puck out a fair amount, too. Power play is garbage. Penalty kill is actually incredible. What the hell? This is the best penalty kill I've ever had, and I didn't even optimize it. Oh, good. Maybe I should just trust the best lines for the penalty kill from now on. Okpoza 22 points, Guryanov 21, Blay with 18, Pajot with 18, Vanek with 17. Like, these are all really good. Hornqvist could use a bit more, but that's all very good. They're all in really good shape. As of right now, Quick's looking good to get stat growth. Again, you probably won't maintain that, and that would help us tank more, but dude, we're actually kind of crushing it right now in a lot of ways. I'm going to go up here. We're going to check out the AHL next. Well, mostly the progress supports. Again, Zdeno's shout. Getting injured a couple times here. Good. Got Santini back up to not gross. He's getting plenty of ice time. He should hang in there now. He's balanced shoot. Even he's a good guy to hold on to, kind of longer term for the bottom 6. Probably choose between Fleury or Larson. All right, let's check out the scouting once again. Okay, I swear I didn't want to get scouted. Are all those guys going to do that stupid thing where they're just getting scouted the whole year? Maybe. At least we kind of know what they are. I want this guy so bad. God damn. He might even be OFD. It says shut down, heavy slap shot, great puck mover. Weak character. Yep, and of course pinch cycle. Alright, let's... What else do we need on him? Then it says he'll mesh well in a locker room, playing style. I want to see what he actually is for sure. All right, I'm gonna maybe scout the whole first round again. We'll see. Well, those guys should all be actually. There should be a bunch of those high top 6s in there. Wow, it's kind of doing. I'll just kind of let auto scout do it, I guess. Let's see. All right, those guys are still there. Okay, man. Yeah, these guys are all around a decent area. Maybe one besides Clark will turn out to be elite there. That would be huge. Wow. And he's already been scouted. I was going to say, where the hell are the low elites here? Not really being found. Could be that there just isn't really any this, which is fine. We want to be a top. We want to have a top heavy draft anyway. So, ooh, hello. He's getting close. He could be an elite. Value is value. Honestly, we could even trade that elite goalie we have. He's not like the most ideal. Depends on how he grows, I guess. We'll have to see. If he's growing, then you might want to hold on to him. But if he's not, then you might want to trade him and capitalize on the value. We will decide that at the draft. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully some of these guys turn out to be low leads here. I'd like to get a few steals. Try to get as much as possible. Might hold off on the other ones now. Let's keep going here. Wow, we're actually above 500 and kind of sustaining above 500, which is interesting. Not something I thought we would do. I mean, hell, if we're going to do it, might as well. Hopefully we still kind of miss the playoffs, which we look like we are on pace to do, but you never know with the way things go sometimes. Dude, Zdeno Chara is getting injured so much. Wow, dude, we're actually... No, we're too far out to make the playoffs, but we're having a decent enough year. That kind of sucks losing Vanek right there. I don't want to break up that second line, but that really kind of hurts. Got to throw him like Zajac or something. No. Oh, Cirelli. What the hell? Oh, shit, I didn't put Cirelli back. Whoopsies. No wonder. He was probably fine for a while. My bad. Cirelli back in there. Zajac up top. Oh, goodness. Gotta do this crap. Yeah, this is not going to be fun having Zajac in there. That'll kind of slow some of the momentum that they were gathering, but it is what it is. Okay. Hopefully Vanek isn't out for super, super long. I didn't think he was. There's a nice loss right there. 3 goals, but you lose. You like to see it. Yeah, we're still hovering around 500, so it's not a complete tank, but I mean, whatever. We're getting a lot of guys with some potential stat growth here. And surprisingly, Vanek got stat. That still trips me out. Okay, he's got bottom 6 potential. He will begin to decline eventually. I'm going to try to get up to the deadline, though, obviously. It's the best time to cap. Oh, my God. 10-3 win against the Blues. So here we are, 17, 16, and 4. I mean, we're kind of right where we want to be. We're producing. We're doing okay everywhere. Yeah, they really took a hit on that first line. That kind of sucks. Let's check out progress reports. Yeah, Vanek's boosted by stat growth, as you can see. Cirelli actually has a bit, too. Not a ton. But, yeah. Anyway, let's go down here. Zhikov has grown a bit. Ugh, not actually a whole lot. None from Nash. Or Berard. I mean, he should get an off-season jump. He's already, you know, I mean, he's already almost 80 overall, 19. But yeah, could use a bit more here. Hopefully, when we check again at the deadline, it'll be a bit better. Yeah, especially now. Winnick jumped. Mironov, that's the goalie. He grew a tiny bit from 59 to 61. We'll see how he does, but again, still might be a trade asset. Yeah, no one. Missing a lot of growth from the guys we want to grow. Let's continue. Alright, gonna go to the deadline now. And we'll check everything out again. Stats, growth, etc. so forth. Wow, we're freaking... That's what I'm talking about. I hope we don't make the playoffs. I don't think we will. Well, we do have the other wild card spot in our division now, so it's a possibility. And we keep winning games, so it's a distinct possibility. Again, I'd still like to miss, but dude, we might just kind of... Yeah, we're in the playoffs now. This Zdeno Chara is injured again, dude. He's getting injured so often. We'll help the tank at the end when we trade guys at the deadline here. But again, I'm trying to capitalize on trying to get dude stat growth first. And that's where we're at right now. Alright, back to draft class we go. We're trying to do... Maybe I'm biting off more than I can chew here. Trying to do a little, you know, a bit too much, but... I don't know, man. He is a two-way D confirmed. Oh, he's a lefty, man. That's like so tasty. Okay. Yeah, most of the stuff that we want is getting scouted here. Still kind of worth... I'm still thinking there might be a mid-round elite somewhere in here, so I'm actually gonna scout some of the dudes in the mid to late first. Could be a good idea. Oh yeah, we know Lambos is. He's one. Gotten him a few times. He's always a fun steal. Alright, that's probably it. Let's go by potentials now. Alright, well, one of them has dropped back-ish. The other guys we were scouting. We might find him again. Alright, potentially a couple low leads, but they're very, very late. So they're 5-year projects. Oh, hello. I mean, he's looking good. He did drop it down a bit. He could still go to top 9, but keep working on him. Yeah, pretty much nothing for the lows here. Kind of interesting. I do want to see what this guy is. Especially if he's a green top 9 back there, that's very worth taking. If there's, you know, not something else that we are super into. That guy's actually around medium elite territory. I don't think you really find too many of those guys in the first few rounds. It's more of a later year thing, but I don't know. You never know. EA has tried to add more and more randomness to the drafts, but once you kind of figure it out, it does become... Ooh, this guy has gem, so that's obviously very, very good to keep an eye on. Okay, anything else here? Any goalies? The only thing he could be as a starter, or we get him confirmed as a fringe. Either way. Alright. Wow, dude. We are really scoring some goals here. Zdeno Chara's back for the 10th time. Hang in there. What? Why is he a two-way in this game? What? Okay. Zdeno Chara two-way? Dude, what the hell? We're now in the higher wildcard spot. Well, we just beat the Jets. Fuck, of course they're at the top of the division. Jesus, man. So that gamble didn't work out with that pick. And now we're just going to absolutely crush it. We're just going to be a playoff team, I guess. Pretty big trade. So our own picks are going to be pretty bad, which is a bit unfortunate there. Again, maybe if we... No, I don't think so. We are absolutely crushing it here. Like, we're on a streak right now. Wow, we're just not going to lose, apparently. I don't think we're going to drop out of the playoffs at this point. We have both wildcard slots in this division, and we are just winning. It's a lot of trades going on. Vancouver stocking up. Yeah, we're just not allowed to lose right now. It's good for the stat growth, and we can still trade for a lot of picks, but it does make it a bit more interesting. Wow, a lot of trades happening, too. Another one. Oh, for fuck's sake. You... What?! You fucking idiots! What a fucking stupid trade. Merkley can get to like mid-high 80s almost every time now. They gave up 2 picks and they get fucking... Oh my god. Sharks are dumb. Yeesh. Okay, there's no more wild card spot. For some reason the Stars are... Of course Winnipeg just had to bounce back and have an incredible year. Ah... Couldn't get lucky, could we? I wonder if the Caps are down there, because we were also looking at the Caps. Yeah, if they're not in a playoff spot currently, would have been the better bet. Oh, well. Well, shit happens. Oh, my God, Pat, he's going to get stat growth. Guaranteed. You know what? I'm okay with us doing good as long as we get stat growth from, like, 2 or 3 guys. I can live with it. Can absolutely live with it. We're scoring a lot. We're allowing some more goals now, but we are scoring a crap ton. It's actually pretty hilarious. I mean, Dallas should kick us out of the playoffs, right? If when we make some trades here, you know, hopefully, I don't know, man. We're gonna have, I already know who I want to move. You know what? We might just go blow through the deadline. Although we might go to the playoffs. So yeah, that should be. Yeah, all right. I was thinking about blowing through the deadline again. Now, normally I don't. Normally I pause here and everything. So we might do that this season as well. We didn't do that for the first one because there was really no need to. But Might as well do it now. Fuck, couldn't I? What's the Blues an option to get one of their picks? I can't remember. Anyway, it is what it is. We are a good team, apparently. Hopefully we make some trades. We will not be as good of a team. But, dude, I mean, Pajot, Blais, Gurianov, Okpozo's less so now, but the first, yeah, we will kind of tank the first line. But hey, you never know. Maybe we could still make it good. Now, the thing is, if I hold... I don't think Vanek will get more stat growth on top of his already exist. He might, and that is kind of a risk of like, not holding on to him, but he could also retire. He's 37. Like, there's a lot of risk in there. Blais is looking good. Pajot is looking extraordinary. Like, these are guys who we could... Yeah, and then they're obviously trade bait. And I will trade them. Especially if I want to build, you know, we want to build our own team here. He's in his prime right now. By the time we're contending for cups, he's going to be 30 plus, right? So, Blais is someone you would maybe even hold on to a bit more, but actually his face-offs are terrible. He's a winger, if anything, so he's honestly on my block. Gurianov, he's in between. I mean, he could work. He's not a huge shooter, but he shoots a decent chunk. I mean, even Hornqvist could get some growth. I mean, there's a lot of potential here for us to get some growth. Goalie-wise, dude, and Quick. Look at Quick. You know what? Quick could actually get some stat growth. You know what? If all this goes through, we're going to be in such good shape. I don't even mind making the playoffs. We could literally get 2 or 3 top 10 picks from this. And, you know, the draft is deep in us. We could still capitalize with our pick and Winnipeg's pick. There was Greg Goldberg, who I know is a pretty damn good goaltender, who we could snag up there in that later first round. That's an option. We know it'll be 70 or higher overall, actually, because it's the second year. Yeah, we are... You know what? If we make the playoffs, we make the playoffs. This is actually turning out to be quite the boon for us here. Let's see about growth. Now, can we make the year... The year would be perfect if we missed the playoffs, had a chance for a lottery pick, and then still had this sort of production. But I guess beggars can't be choosers. So maybe tried to put, you know, do too many things at once here. Oh, man. Really? Still nothing? Bit from Winnick, bit from Mironov. He's up to 64 now at 20. It's actually going to be hard to trade that guy. He's developing quite nicely. But, dude, man, we're actually missing some growth here. McKenna's a trade bait. For sure at this point. I mean, he's growing a bit, but 20 years old at this point. We can't get much for him. David Lyon, yeah. Not looking great anymore to even become much of a backup. Subban's up to 82 now? What the hell? Is he morale? Not really. Okay. Very interesting. Not getting the type of growth I was hoping for, especially in a lot of areas, but we'll get a lot of off-season growth at the same time. So what I'm thinking now still is to make some trades here, try to get something, and then we'll be able to package a lot. Well, the draft, we will be busy. We will have a busy draft. Very, very busy draft. Wow, Blais actually got good potential. Should jump up more. Where the hell is Vanek? I'm a little upset. Oh, that's really not as good as potential as I thought it would be. But we could package both Chara and Vanek together and get ourselves a first. Definitely. And we can go for like a borderline contender team. And we could retain on both of them to make that work. Definitely. And that'll get us a first. That by itself. And then we'd have 3 firsts and a second. 1 more pick in the top, you know, in the first 3 rounds. And then we can shift a lot of stuff around if we want to. We could even trade our own pick if but we probably won't make it super far in the playoffs. Let's hold on to our own pick. I think I want to hold on to Winnipeg's too, just because of the goalie Goldberg being back in the ranked at 30 right now. He might have actually moved up, so we wanted to keep an eye on that. Maybe we could package stuff together, but it doesn't make sense to do that right here. It makes sense to do that more at the draft. So I think we're going to, yeah, it's going to be a very busy draft in the way of trading and everything. Again, if we get lucky, we could jump up here, but that does not look like it'll be the case anymore. Man, I really could have used this franchise left defenseman, which would be incredible. Maybe we could trade up for something. Ice Warrior would still be amazing. Quite obviously. Oh, he's actually says he'll be NHL ready. Probably will need a year of development because 70. He's probably around 76. I'm trying to think how the everyone grows. It's kind of static when creative players how they grow before the draft. It's like 2 overall for medium top 6s, I think, and like 3 overall for low elites, and like 4 overall for high top 6s, 5 overall for I think it's around there. I could be wrong, but it is pretty static. But no matter what, we got plenty. There's also a center sniper here, which would be ideal because we do have a couple winger playmaker type guys. We do have another center another sniper in Raymond. The power forward's still obviously very. I mean, again, we could trade it for multiple. Whole idea is we want as much as possible, and there's a lot that we could do. Where is... Oh, he's medium. I guess... Okay, I was thinking he might have been a high starter, but he might be a medium elite back here. He's I don't remember him being a medium starter. So, that could be a medium elite. That's really, really good to grab, because then he will be like 70-something overall. He has leadership! That's amazing. Alright, anyway. So yeah, I think it's smart to hold on to Winnipeg's pick because of that. I'm a little bummed about my AHL here. How are they doing, by the way? They better be having a good year. Fuck yeah, they are. Okay, at least they're having a good year. Hartman leading in points. 81 chemistry for them. They're killing it, and that's pretty good. Wanted the first line to be doing more point-wise, but what can you do? They're still doing good as a team. Yeah. Crushing it. So, yeah. I mean, the more experience for our guys down there, the better. Larson, you know, we could also trade Larson here at the deadline. The problem, the only thing I worry about is if we tank Quick's numbers too much. Well, Char's obviously leaving. Larson, I guess we could hold on to for a bit longer. He's not going to drop anytime soon. We could still kind of get some value out of him. Can maybe extend him. He's not going to ever get stack growth, though, so what you see is what you get from his value. But we don't have to do that now. Alright, anyway, let me know what you guys think about the deadline plan, and then you can go ahead and submit some draft plans as well here. But, I mean, we could still miss the playoffs, especially if we tank a bit, but at this point, it's almost like you don't want to tank too hard. It's looking like we'll have a playoff spot. If we don't, we don't. But we want to trade a couple of those pieces. We want to keep up the production, especially on that second line. Okposo, you can hopefully still get some points. I might move someone up from the lower half to keep who has good offense. Because missing Vanek here on this line, I mean, Blay, these guys were all on pretty good pace. Maybe Kapanen can go up as he doesn't have the greatest offensive stats. Neither does Donskoy. Sorelli is slightly better. Not really good chemistry-wise, though. Still a +1. I think all of them would be a +1 if we moved them up. Yeah, so pretty static. What you see is what you get. I mean, we could move up Gurionov. We could try to... I don't know. But again, I don't really want to break up this line. So, okay. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about the deadline plan, any other ideas that you have for trades, and then everything else, we're going to bank on some stack growth and be able to move some stuff around at the draft and try to get as many picks into that top 10 as we can and are allowed to do. So let me know what you guys think. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you in the next one.